In today's episode of Park Spotlight, we are visiting an end-to-end mega park that took this creator over 400 hours to build. They must have been working on this since the game came out. That is absolutely insane. And when I say it's end-to-end, it fills the entire park. And this has the most guests I've ever seen in Planet Coaster 2 to date, as there's that many attractions. It's bringing in all the guests. What I really like most about this park is the stunning visuals, the depth, the height. It's not a flat park. There's tons of elevation through and through, as you can see from the B-roll, and it's packed full of really unique concepts, architecture, and interesting designs. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's taking a lot of creative risks, and that's why we're going to be checking it out here today. So stay tuned and let's dive right on in. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at Deers Mountain Park, created by Dozer, a builder in this community. And here they say, my first big park, nearly end-to-end, 7 coasters, 19 flat rides, a big pool area with 7 slides, a water cave. All the buildings are non-specific genre, just what popped into my head, more like new buildings. I guess they're going for a new modern architecture. Many lights are in the park, so night rides are nice. It was really fun to build this, and it took me about 400 hours. Wow. Okay, so some night lighting included, so we'll try to check out some of these coasters at night, as well as some of these areas as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a short and brief introduction. Without further delay, let's begin the park tour. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Deers Mountain Park. A builder in this community. The name Dozer I recognize, but I can't think of a creation off the top of my head. They are a builder, so they are new to the game, but a lot of the things with the builders are their generally savants. They just never built anything. I mean, they got their builder rank by entering the community. Maybe they submitted a blueprint, and this is really their showcase of what they're capable of doing, because they haven't really shown us anything else. And there's a lot to unravel in this. Would have been nice to see Dozer appear in the Flume contest. I don't think they did. It's always a great way. These contests are gonna have more coming up, but if you're you've been on the fence, you didn't want to do the Flume contest, definitely check out the new one that we're going to be doing, the next one, I should say, not the new one. We haven't announced one yet. Wow, look at this, you guys. This is sick. Like I said, the elevation in this park is phenomenal. But yeah, we have a new leaderboard system, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And the more things that you participate in, the more you'll climb up the leaderboards. Now the communities are doing the promotions. So if you are stuck in the builder ranks, or you're just waiting for a spotlight, definitely partake in all the festivities of a contest in the meantime, just to get that growth and that fun competitiveness. All right, I'm kind of doing circles here. This is crazy. I want to ride it, but I have no idea where the boarding station is. I want to say it's like that one because the colors match, but at the same time, the coaster goes in that way. Well, maybe it's going back into the station. Yeah, let's assume that's it, because I saw the coaster come out of here, and we'll head up that way. I know there's a water park back that way, but we've seen enough flumes over the last couple months. Now, they did say they did 19 flat rides. That is a record if I've ever seen, with only 7 coasters, but we have some monorails. We have, I think I saw a river rapids as well. So there's more attractions than just 7 in terms of, content, rideable rides. What do we got going on in here? This is a cool building. Like I said, a lot of unique architecture. That's a fun design there. Not my boarding station, but a very cool view. We came up here for the views. I'm not mad at it. Great ambience. We got music. Love to hear it. The lookout point, coasters and rides. All right. I want coasters and rides. Oh, look at this cozy little grotto. That's quite nice. Screen? I'm going to assume that's the drop tower, but it would be a... There's music everywhere. Holy moly. Not skimping out on the audio is our creator here today, Dozer. We won't be dozing off. All right, a drop tower is a great way to see the park from all angles. This will be our park tour. Maybe we'll do seat view. 2x speed. There's a look at everything. Sprawling end to end. Coaster tracks everywhere. Monorails. We got the custom signs on the coasters. A Coliseum. Woody the Woodpecker. Whoa. I accidentally fast forwarded it. No! Well, the drop wasn't what we hoped for. But we accomplished what we set out to, and that is seeing the park from up above. All right. Was there another sign here? It's just that one. Okay. I don't want to miss any cues. Like I said, there are 9,000 guests in this park. The creator has set the limit to 12,000. I don't think I've ever seen this many guests in a Planet Coaster 2 park so far, but it's kind of necessary. In some of my B-roll that I was getting to start off the episode, a lot of the rides were like, there's nobody on them. And I sat there for like 5 minutes on fast forward just to get everything going. And still, the guests are just not dispersing throughout the park. Boom. Ride a few of the flat rides here because they made so many of them. Not that one. I am not a fan of that one. The kickflip. Okay, what is happening here? Like, all right, we're going the way I'm going. I have not seen any cues to coasters. I followed the sign that said coasters and rides. We just got the rides and no coasters. And now we're in, don't tell me we've arrived at the pool area. Oh no, I think we have. The main entrance had a path going off to the pool, and I wanted to avoid that so we go straight to some coasters, but I'm hearing tropical music, which leads me to believe we are headed in the direction of a few pools. So the right path that takes you to coasters and rides somehow took us to the Flumes first. Well, maybe. We'll see. This is really nice. Again, with the beautiful architecture, a cozy little greenhouse. It's probably cooking hot in here. Oh my goodness. There needs to be a pool or something in there. A lot of nature locks. Reminds me of that nature scenario from RCT1. Gardens and something. Gardens and Groves. I don't remember what it's called. Another flat ride Ferris wheel. I'm good on riding that one because of all the little trails. You have trails everywhere, which is kind of fun, but it's definitely a sure way to get lost in the park. You even designed interesting shapes with hedges. A lot of fancy architecture. I love to see it. I've passed by so many coasters and haven't seen a single queue. But some of you, that's the water park. This is what I'm saying. How is this possible? I could have taken a direct path to the water park, but the indirect path still take me to the water park. And I'm back at the monsoon. I have to get to the bottom of this. I am determined to avoid the water park and go straight for coasters. Jump cut. All right, I've jump cut back to the plaza area that we were just at. This could be potentially an exit. There's no sign indicating. There's a flat ride there, so it's probably the exit for the flat ride. Maybe, maybe not. There's nothing indicating that this is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I know it's a bad idea. No, maybe not. It cuts through! Baby, where am I going? It's gonna be the exit to the train station. Wait, it's a coaster! Hallelujah! Is it the pumpkin ride? No, this must be the pumpkin ride. I don't see pumpkins. Pumpkin? Oh, pumpkin. Ugh. Oh, I can't jump the, what are these, sacks? Oh, no. You're gonna make me do this? All right. Whatever it takes to get to a coaster, we will accomplish it. All right, what are we dealing with? A single rail? Whoa. And we're going through the bushes. Okay, ride stats. There they are if you would like to see the 1.1 kilometers in length, 33 kilometers per hour, -7 G-forces. No airtime, no inversions, no scenery rating. What is happening? All right, it is a single rail. We got to check it out in front bumper. Maybe we'll check this one out at night. They said nighttime is fun, so let's see. Oh! I was sitting here on fast forward for like 2 minutes and it finally took off. One thing I will say to you park creators is definitely set your coaster interval times to like maximum 30 seconds. So even if there's no guests in queue, there's coasters moving around the park. So it actually looks, you know, like your coasters are moving around, you know? Anyways, let's check this out. Oh, that's the pumpkin. It all makes sense now. Okay, something about the ride stats must be bugged out because there is an inversion and I don't see any drastic G-force changes. It's actually quite whimsical and smooth and chill. Yeah. Boom. All right, we're checking this one out at night. I actually quite like the views and the surrounding environment during the daytime. And maybe this will let us get a good look at the park at night, as we have not done that yet. Let's go. All right, a very nice scenic journey coaster takes us through the Coliseum, gives us some nice sights. We got a moving unicorn even, and the nighttime lighting seemed to be pretty good in some of the areas. All right, and there's the Coliseum. I mean, we might as well go inside and see what's going on in here. I feel like with the nighttime lighting, there's a lot of white lights. Definitely mix in some color on your next one. The Monte Leone. Again, with the cool architecture, that seems to be your angle, and I like that. You know, everybody has something that inspires them, that gets them creative, and I like this angle of doing interesting designs. You even have like interesting grid shapes on the pathways. It's all very nice. Made a giant Coliseum. Oh, is that a queue? I feel like I'm gonna get baited because, what's a derby? You have, what'd you say? 19 flat rides? So pretty much 30% of the time I'm gonna be like, oh, it's a coaster. Oh, it's bumper cars. Yay. Burp, burp. Well, there's a first for everything. So stupid. I wish you could customize these in some way. I don't know. Like make a track, a bumper track. A bumper derby. Monster trucks. Yep, that's about it. They should have the bumping boats, like in RCT1, where you can just be like, this part of the lake, I want people to bump around in. That'd be pretty fun. Hammer swing. All right, I feel like I've gone through the entire park and found one coaster. The nature walks are nice, though. It's just very confusing. There's the Woody Woodpecker, giant Woody. It's right here. It's funny because it's at the back of the park, so somehow I have actually this is gonna be one of the ones where I generally do a good. Oh, you did the glass bridge trick. Nice, very nice. There's a bug in the game where you like move a pathway and like undo it and it disappears, or yeah. And then you integrated the glass over top. Actually, yeah, it's the natural path that you do the trick with. I like that. Even getting fancy with your bridges. There's a lot to appreciate here in terms of art and aesthetics, right? The nature walks are really quite nice. Wait, did he just throw up? Is he dry heaving? Come on, throw up, buddy. I have not seen vomit on the ground yet. Oh. We got the Moo Moo Milkshake song. I love the Planet Coaster K-pop. Moo Moo Builders. All right, we're going on it. I can't resist. Hopefully someone will throw up when we get off this. I have not seen puke in Planet Coaster. Actually, I've never seen anyone throw up in Planet Coaster 1. And I've been recording that game for 8 years. Is it that rare of a sight? Or maybe I have it like disabled or something, probably. I need to get the volume up. Oh, wow. I have it at like 70. Can you guys even hear me? All right, I'm done. Jump cut. Okay, let's see if we can get somebody to puke. Somebody. Oh, they're holding their stomachs. No. Wait, is this their... Puke? It's not happening. They refuse to puke. Can I pop a bubble or balloon from first person? I cannot. That's very disappointing. Another great design. Look at this. Woo, that is fancy. How do you even come up with that? Wow, that is pretty. I am impressed. All right, we are sightseeing here today. Sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get. Life's like a box of chocolates. And I swear to God, I did not find the station for the Woody Woodpecker. You have the most hidden queues of all time. Like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, it has to be, no, can't be. You just never know what the park spotlight's gonna be like until you record it. And I'm not mad at it. Like I said, there's amazing market texture. There's a lot here, but for... At the time of me recording this, I've only recorded like one park since the Flumes. So much like all of you, I'm antsy to ride some rides. I'm antsy to ride some coasters and that sort of thing. And I've been looking at a lot of art and creations over the last 2 months. We all have. You all went on that journey with me. That's probably an exit. So it just so happens that I was like, this mega park delivers a lot of non-stop ride after ride. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, we have found the Woodpecker. Nobody in queue either. Again, like 9,000 guests in this park. There are a lot of pathways. Too bad you can't get like a pathway count. Lots of nature walks. This is the park you go to if you want to get some exercise, that's for certain. Okay, we have arrived. Listen to the ambience. You got birds chirping, great nature, great views again. It's all good vibes. The coaster has arrived with nobody exiting. Let's look at the test results on the Woody. 1.4 kilometers. It's leaving right away. Wait, is it in... Oh, no. 120 kilometers per hour. Oh, some pretty high G-forces on this one. Airtime 1.01 second and 14,000 scenery rating. We'll do a seat view and switch it up. Let's go. I love the song choice. Let's go. And, oh, that's why nobody got off, because there's an exit station. But it is, like, leaving right away. You have the wait time almost instant, right? It's gonna leave again. I actually really like the layout of this Woody. Even though some of the G-forces look pretty high, I think it's just coming down really fast, and then it's turning really quickly, which just means you have to stretch out the turn a little bit more and bank it harder to transfer the G-forces into the turn downward, if that makes sense. All right, maybe we check it out at night. Ooh, we got lights going up the lift. Is that built into the coaster by default? I think those are manually placed, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. Full package, delivered on all aspects. Pretty good nighttime lighting. Great coaster layout on that, and the theming's great. I love the woodpecker sign out there. The navigation throughout the, like, we went through little holes and hobbit huts and all that stuff. All really great stuff. The monorail, you know what? We're here. Let's check it out. Let's do a transport ride. Maybe it'll help us find some of these queues. But that Woody delivered, and I'm satisfied now. I can enjoy the nature walk a little bit more now that I got a coaster out of my system. The first one was a little bit on the mild side, wasn't it? Let me on. Okay, I think you have to do front bumper for these. This will be a nice tour of the park. Yeah. In fact, I don't think... Have we ridden a monorail yet throughout Planet Coaster 2? I know we've been on some trains and boat rides and chairlifts, but haven't really seen anyone integrate a monorail. And this one's like quite expansive too. Look at that wooden coaster there. Really nice design on that. Very cool. More scenic journey, even on the monorail. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of that Gardens RCT scenario. 100%. That scenario is so hard. The trick to beating that one was to delete all the paths so guests could not wander around and get lost. I learned that at a very young age. Should I get off here? Yeah, why not? Where am I? Wait, what? Isn't this where I got on? I feel duped. I'm so confused. Why didn't it let me off? Now I have no idea which train to go on. Well, you know what? We'll just pick one at random and look around a bit. Wow. I like the quite the high monorail above the jungle. You get to look down at everything. There's the water park. Wow, the slides are as high as the monorail. I think we're gonna have to turn flume physics on because we just got the flume physics update, which some of these slides look like they're not designed for it. And it'll be kind of hilarious, so I'm here for it. 100%. It's quite a nice jungle. Great job on the foliage. All right, maybe I was not quite in the station when I got off. Let's move it forward one. Okay, now I'm in the station. If I get off, it worked. Okay, that's probably what went wrong then. Okay, now we know. And now we are at the water park. So this is definitely going to be one of those parks where I'm going to have to go into God view and just select coasters at random. And we get to play Where Was the Queue? Well, Flumes. Look at all these wacky, wonky, crazy slides. I'm going to climb the whole thing just to exit the camera view. Because this camera view still doesn't work. File it. Oh, wow. Ooh. This is nice. Oh, wow. Look at that. We don't have guests. No, we don't have guests. If we don't have guests, we don't have splashdowns. If we don't have splashdowns, we don't have fun. I quit. Now, in the Flume contest, we always had a solution to this, and it would be to just close all the other rides. I can't do that here today. I guess I could, but here we go. Somebody's going on this one, and we'll do one without Flume physics and see how it's... Oh my god. Okay, that one wouldn't matter with Flume physics. Oh, this guy's gonna be waiting for a hot minute. They should be able to ride by themselves. Oh! Okay, we're turning Flume physics on. Boom. And we're gonna fast forward and wait. Wait! Somebody's going on this one. Flume physics on? Boom. I don't know if it's gonna work if they're already halfway down. Let's see. Oh, we're hitting the walls pretty hard. You can feel the weight sliding to the side. Oh, wowzers. Oh, nice. Okay, it worked. Is our raft full yet? Not yet. Oh, it's full. Let's go. All right. Now we get to watch the new Flume physics where the raft bends, swings, hugs, and potentially flips and freaks out. We'll see. It looks like it's handling pretty good so far. Oh, we might not even make it. There's not enough momentum. Oh! Wait for it. Oh. I'm was a disappointing splashdown. Okay. Oh, the yeet. Oh, is that the other one? It is. Okay, is anyone going on these yet? These are just absolutely insane. Now, I think the problem is you made a long path to the slide, and I guess they don't want to walk up this path. I think when you force guests to walk too far, they kind of like lose their point of interest. So what you would need in the future is just a staircase running straight down to here. I think that's the solution. Otherwise, you have a whole lot of inactive slides. Well, you know what we can do? We can do flume physics on and throw it into test mode. And at least this way we can check out the new chase view, which only works in this view that doesn't give you the splashdown. Logic. Oh, that hurt. What? That didn't feel like physics to me. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, we got the little... Oh, we're gonna get stuck here. Traffic jam. Alright, so that one does not get the pass with flume physics. Let's see if this one does. Chase view. Here we go. Whoa! The dummy's head. What the heck is happening here? Oh my god. Oh, it's so fast. It made it. Hey, does that count as a splash? I swear to God, I tested this just the other day and it didn't work. But I guess that does count as a splash. Maybe it works sometimes on certain rides. Flume physics on, test mode, chase view. Let's go. Let's see if this one touches down, if it makes it. Yeah, that piece is super jank. Oh, it doesn't make it. All right, we'll turn flume physics off and ride it. Oh my God. Wait, it's still... It looked, what the heck? It's literally going right up the side. And that's with flume physics off? Okay, that's crazy. Oh, into the toilet bowl. Boop. And in case you were curious, we can go on this one again with the flume physics off. Hey, we can do look forward. Ah. Haven't been able, but I am curious. Let's see if we get the splash. Ah! Oh my God. Ah! We kind of get the splash? I'm so confused. What has Frontier done? Okay, that is pretty much the water park. That's all the slides in the water park. We have a lazy river with a lot of... This is where all the guests are. They're all stuck in the lazy river. This is a cool way to do the wave pool. Wow. Oh, look at that. It's even twisting. That's very complicated. I don't know how you map that out. Geometry. I'm pretty decent at math, but I'm kind of terrible at geometry. Or at least for designs like this. Oh, we got another baby slide. People are going on this one. That's fun. Why is the unicorn smoking? All right, we're getting to the bottom of it. I did walk through here, right? Yeah, I did. So let's play Where Was That Queue? If the guests can't find the queue, it's no wonder that I can't find the queue. And it doesn't help that each one of these has exit stations. I think that's what's, yeah, they all have exit stations. Hey, we found a queue. Aha. Okay, so we're playing it back. I came through here at some point. There's this hidden pathway that feels like an exit. Nobody's coming up it, nobody's going down it. And as we go deeper, there's the queue. I think that's the problem with the exit station. You need a pathway to get you out, and all your... It feels like an exit, because technically this is an exit, right? Whereas, yeah. I think the entrance should be right there in the plaza. Makes it a bit more obvious. Just my 2 cents. Oh, we got body buddies. Officially coined from the Flume contest. Okay, something seems wrong with the coaster though, because it's not, it has 0 throughput. Everybody's stuck in, this is where all the 9,000 guests are, and the reason why nobody's going on the Flumes. What is happening? Yeah, it's just, wait, I thought they fixed this. We have staff breaks turned off. I thought they fixed this. Maybe there's not enough staff in this park? Ride attendant. Let's throw down like 20 of these. Maybe that's why no one was going on the Flumes. I didn't check if there was a ride attendant up there. This should do it. But their park should adopt my settings, right? Sandbox settings. Staff breaks off. Yeah. So they must just not have enough staff in the park is what I'm going to assume. Let's see if we can get this going. Wait, he's right there. Huh? All right, we're closing it down. Has he figured out that this is his job yet? I closed it. Help? I don't know what the problem is. I literally don't. I can't get this guy to, like, can we move him? Go. Go in. This is your job. Nope. Oh, he's tired. He's taking his break. Well, so much for that idea. Oh, I remember this problem. I can go into, no, it says Sheldon Reeves is heading to the rocket. Because I was going to say you can pick someone that's looking for work. And that sometimes fixes it. And the guests are all trying to leave. Oh, bye now. I have given up. We're going into test mode. Let's go. Seat view test mode. Middle car. Here's a look at the ride results. It's a flying coaster. Results. Almost 2 kilometers in length. 135 kilometers per hour. 22,000 scenery rating. Very cool. We got some crazy dubstep. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, it was worth the wait for me. It definitely felt like a flying coaster. I'm gonna have to go back to the other one. Some great views, some nice surprises. We had like a little cave full of flowers and stuff, and the way you're kind of rolling the coaster. Oh, and then you get a nice look at some of that architecture. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get like a different view on it at nighttime. Maybe we'll try like a cinematic. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, that's already not working very great. Okay, that's a wall. All right, here we go. I wasn't feeling the nighttime lighting on that one. I can't see anything. Yeah, there's some really nice views on this one, though. Definitely soars through the park really nicely. I can't see anything. All right, we're never doing cinematic ever again. Jesus. The nice thing about Planet Coaster 1 is if you click the mouse, it would switch the view. So if you got a bad view by chance, you could switch it. We're getting some pretty good ones though now. But yeah, that was a great feature in the first game because, you know, it's some good chant. Really, the new guy that we said, this is your, oh, well, they figured it out. Okay, let's play. Where's that queue again? Oh. Okay, before we do that, this is cool. We went up that way looking for a station. I did not come down this way. So, Let's walk around the park this way, and we're sure to find a queue. And now I kind of have a sense of how the queues are hidden. You do need to go up exits because there's a exit station and an entrance. So I'm pretty sure I can find a coaster on my own now. Well, this has got to be it right here. So this one worked out pretty nicely. I like the green and purple color scheme on this coaster track. Hey, we did it. I'm very proud of myself. What the heck? There's a wall. Okay, coaster stats on the Helix are right there if you want to see them. Let's kick it into high gear. I'm doing front bumper for this. Is this wall gonna open up? Oh! I don't know if it did. Ooh, we got groovy music. Let's get groovy. And the wall does open. I quite like that one, actually. I don't know how I feel about the groovy music. I want something a little bit more whimsical. That's all right. The coaster track was quite fun. Let's check it out in a different view at night. Yeah, I will say, in terms of the nighttime lighting, I think you should play around with the colors next time, especially because I feel like they could thematically enhance what you got going on here. I think having some purple and pink lights here could be pretty nice for the nighttime experience. But nonetheless, everything looks absolutely stunning during the day. And yes, I feel like I have got a sense on how to navigate this park now. Ooh, look at the bumblebee, chonk. We're finding it. We're gonna do this. We're doing it right now. These coasters are easy to find. We went the wrong way. Wrong place, wrong time. Everything's starting to make sense now. We're going on the Wasp. What are we dealing with here? Test results are there if you want to see them. 1.5 kilometers, but it's 14 kilometers per hour is the max speed. I don't think the test results are working properly, as we saw from a previous coaster. Let's see. There's no way this goes 15 kilometers per hour. All right, let's see it. Home to the top. Let's go. Whoa, that's a shocker. And this is definitely more than 15 kilometers per hour. Absolutely. Wow. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. On the other side of the park. Let's go. Oh my goodness, it delivers. I freaking love it. Wow. It's like a fine wine. It's worth the wait. Let's go. That was pretty sick. Who would have guessed it was the Bumblebee? I thought this was going to be like a junior coaster. Back of the train one more time without me screaming. Let's go. Really cool design on that. Having that elevation going through those ruins, dropping down with the speeds, and then the triggered events with the explosions. All of that was quite surprising. It felt like an action coaster. Absolutely delivered on the action experience. Very, very, very cool. Wild Yellow, that's gonna be that guy. Let's see if we can play Find the Beast Boy. I've been here, right? Maybe? River Rapids? I have not been here. Let's do the River Rapids. Then we'll find the Beast Boy. Just wind our way down this queue. Oh my god, it goes underneath, up and around. We have made it. River Rapids. Why can't I get in? Okay, here we go. That's supposed to be a pumpkin. It's a brown pumpkin. I like the scraggly coral on top. It's adorable. All right, we're going 2 times speed. It's pretty slow going through here. The atmosphere has been really good. The ambience has been really good. The nature work and the views, the nooks. There's a lot really nice artistic polish gone into this. This builder is definitely building much above their level. Definitely an advanced or expert build. I do welcome you, Dozer. What is it, Dozer? Did Dozer not compete in the contest? I feel like I recognize that name. Let me slow it down just a second and go into first person. And I can do a quick check. Dozer. No name has come up in the search for Dozer. With that being said, Dozer, I want to see what you're capable of in terms of a contest, so I definitely want to see you show up in the builder bracket for that, but I think you're definitely building it at an advanced expert quality, and I'll probably be proving that if you join in on a contest. Very, very cool. All right, that's a look at the River Rapids. Let's go find Beast Boy. Is this... Yeah, see, if I go down this exit, I might find an entrance, because a lot of these queues, see? A lot of these exits have queues, but that's clearly an exit. Huh. This has to be the queue. Right here. Oh, God, I'm going to jump cut this. Oh. We're almost there. Hey! Yeah, this one didn't have a sign, interestingly enough. There's a look at the test results if you'd like to see them. Again, max speed's at 15 kilometers per hour. This must have been built before the last update, and as a result, something is bugged out. So I guess there's no point in looking at test results here today, but we can still appreciate the coasters, so let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the ride. Okay, that one definitely felt a little heavy on the lateral G's. A little bit whippy at times. Thematically, it's pretty cool. A little bit hard to get to, as some of the coasters have been throughout this park. But I think we found our way in the end, right? We definitely made our way through this spaghetti mess of madness of pathworks. But like I said, there's a lot going on here in terms of artistry, nature, views, architecture. It's all really good stuff. I just think navigation-wise could be improved a little bit. Some of the coasters could be refined just a tad bit, and that's pretty much it. Is there any coasters that I missed? Wait, what is this? I definitely didn't come back here. Oh. slush hour and vegans. We're going through a coral garden. Yeah, this area was kind of tucked off in the back. Let's see if I can find the queue naturally. This is actually going to be one that really excels at nighttime because all of this coral stuff kind of glows. Everybody's walking down. Yeah, this looks exciting. Our last nature walk. Does it just go straight through? I've been duped again. Wait, what is this? Is this the exit to a monorail? It is. I have confused yet again. I passed through the entire... Wait, what? I have lost for words. Oh, well, we got some nice views. Worth it. That looks like a station. Wait, is that the queue? There's no way I walked by. Oh, it's right here. Oh my God. I was looking over here, walked right. So this is the queue. And then this is the queue. Little fly. Okay. Just slightly off the beaten path, enough to make it somewhat easy to miss if you're not paying super close attention. But I started to learn throughout the course of this video, this park spotlight, that is how you find the queues. You got to look down the alleys of the nature walks. We got it in the end. All right, we're gonna kick things off with a front bumper. We'll do this one at night as well. I think it's gonna deliver. Let's go. Okay, this one was really cool. Definitely checking all the boxes for me. I really like the coaster layout, as well as the exploration journey that it took us on. And I have a feeling it's going to be phenomenal at nighttime. So this one's definitely going to be the full package. One of the best coasters in the park so far. I really like the Woody, though. So this might come in as my second favorite. Let's check it out one more time. Off we go. Whoa! And a great soundtrack to boot. I love that tunnel at the end there. Pretty spectacular at night. I will say, and I've learned this from the coral stuff, it does glow at night, and it does looks kind of cool. I really like this. It looks like some sort of glacier. Very cool. You do have to punch it up still. It's cool on its own, but I feel like you have it. It's all purpley, right? And if you add like a blue light in there, it'll create like a gradient, and then you can punch that up. And maybe like with these ones, put like a yellow light in the middle, and then that way you get like a nice fade from yellow to green. And then the red one here, you could have like an orange light in the middle. And then you get a nice kind of gradient in between. So I feel like the coral on its own is nice, but it definitely needs some assistant lighting. So this is the path that I actually walked through. It doesn't go to the queue at all, which is interesting. You have a whole pathway just going in between the coaster. I definitely would have expected the queue to be there, but we found it. We made our way to it. This one was a little bit of a navigation puzzle, but at the same time, it was kind of fun. It was like a giant hedge maze park. I was a little bit confused at the front half of the video, but then I started to kind of figure it out, and it was fun. Really, really fun. Again, I think the things that this creator excels at is the architecture, the views, the vistas, the creative nature work. While the path work was a little bit windy and confusing at times, it's still always delivered on a nice, beautiful, scenic journey. So if that's something you really enjoy is these nature walks, then I think, what the heck is over here? Rocket? Every time I'm like, oh, let me give my final thoughts, I find another coaster. No, we went on the rocket. Oh, this is just seeing it from a different, this is the flying coaster, right? Yes. And we went on the, wait, is it? Yeah, this is the one I was frustrated with. I didn't see it from this angle. Or did I? I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. That looks sick. Yeah, there's a lot of picturesque architecture. I definitely applaud our builder here today, Dozer. In terms of the ranking system, to be a builder, you just have to build a box, basically, a small shop or something. So you're definitely I'm not going to be double promoting anybody, but we're going to move Dozer up to advanced builder off this creation. And hopefully they compete in the next contest, and we can see if they're, building above advanced builder. If they do well in the advanced builder bracket for a contest and dominate, then we'll just move them to expert from there. But I think, what you're doing here is pretty expert quality. While some of the coasters could be a little bit more refined and the path system and navigation could be refined, the actual builds themselves is pretty impeccable. So I really enjoyed this park here today. There's some really fun coasters as well. I think my favorite's going to go to Woody the Woodpecker over there. And my second favorite is going to our, what was this one called? Little Fly. Yeah, that was fun. What was your favorite coaster and why? What did you guys think of today's park spotlight? Fire away down in the comments below for our builder here. They put 400 hours of work in, and it absolutely shows. So show them some love in the comments, you guys. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.